Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing my mass make introduction video today, and these are 10 items that I will be doing in a series of mass making videos 1 through 10, and I don't know in what order I'll be doing them. Hopefully this order, but it depends on what's available and what's ready to go, so I'm going to try to do this one per day going forward. And this being the introduction of it today. So first on the list is matchbook notes, and I shared this in the Steampunk Journey traveling journal. This is basically just a piece of paper that's wrapped around, and you staple in there your coffee dyed notes and then just tuck it like that, and you have a little notebook, little matchbook notebook. Call it matchbook notes. This is so that's the first prototype. This one's on the way. It's not, you know, it's being made. I'm gonna actually reinforce this one, make it nice and strong. I've reinforced this side, so that's the midway point. And then the beginning point, which is nothing has really happened with this one yet. This is just basically took it and glued this little strip across the top. I still need to staple in the notes and reinforce this paper a little bit and make it a little bit stronger, and then that'll be a notebook. So that's first on our list, matchbook notes. Next is parchment paper notes, which are made out of parchment paper, the plain yellow, light yellow kind, you know. And this is just coffee dyed here. Most of these are plain. So this is coffee and that green dye, this stuff, food coloring that you use to dye your food with. Some people do, St. Patrick's Day and things like this. This is the only one that's done because I've used all the others and tucked them into notebooks already, and so it's just an extra label and piece of fodder there. This is how they look when you open them up, and they're complete. I'm printing out memes. I figure one way or another we've got to get the word out, so there's that. So that's with, again, just painting with coffee and food coloring. And you can do this with any food coloring. I like the green because I really like the foresty look to stuff. So number 3 is the Octo-Fold 1-page mini journals. And these are little booklets just made from one sheet of paper. And they're folded strategically. And there's a pocket in the top of each page. The sides and the bottoms that are open are taped together with washi tape. It's a crafting tape that the paper crafters use. And then you can have, you know, your little pocket to put little bookmarks or goodies at the top of each page. These are the 4 I have left, so I'm definitely going to be making a lot of these soon because these go quickly. I've tucked a lot of these into places where they need to be tucked. So that's the Octo-Fold. Next comes number 4, the paper ruler. And this is for the traveling maker when you don't want to carry your big heavy ruler on the train and you want to still be able to craft. You just measure out your piece of paper, draw your lines, and then mark your inches there, and then you can just tuck this into a journal, a book, anything, and you'll have your little measuring stick. No fuss, no muss. Next are the mini journal bones. So most of the mini journals are made from papers and cards, and they're like a card, an envelope, another card, a notebook, you know, just like a bunch of cards and envelopes glued together. So you can create a booklet. This one I kind of started, I just realized that I started putting this one together. And when they're all done, they're really pretty. See the Dark Academia video I just made yesterday? They're really, really cool. Okay, next one is Rusty Brads. Number 6, Rusty Brads, which you take a brad that's normal. I had it here. I know I did. I had it right here. I made sure of it. And now it's gone. Did the cat take it? What the hell happened? I had a regular brad right here, ready to go. I totally did, I swear. And now it's gone. But, you know, that happens. She probably took off with it. Oh no, here it is. Oh, I'm so bad blaming her. Shame on me. So that's what it looks like before. Regular brass brad, right? You know, this one's a little bent to pop your papers together. Burp. You just go like that. So I've taken these and I've added vinegar and salt. I put them in this jar, airtight container, and I rolled them around until they became rusty. That's an old paper towel in there that I used to soak up the last of the vinegar and salt. Just vinegar and salt them until, you know, 24 hours. It didn't take long at all, actually. And I'm really pleased with the result. They're quite lovely, rusty, beautiful brads. Next I'll be doing a handful of these. Some steampunk gears and things. Okay, next on the list is number 7. This is Fodder mix. So this is just basically all your little scraps that are you would usually throw away. You throw them in a big bin, and again you bring your coffee with your paintbrush over here and you stir it up, you know, inside the big bin. That's what causes this kind of look. And you continue to do that until they look like this. Some have been in there for a little while. You know, there's like randomly just throw pieces of paper in there. This is going to be the beginning of a matchbook note, it looks like. That's what I use for those. We'll see. So yeah, that's the fodder mix. And what do you make out of the fodder mix? You can make anything. I found this lovely piece that I made. I don't know when, but that's fodder back there, and then you ink at the edges and you just layer it on with, you know, with your glue stick. Glue these things down. That was a pocket that was in the fodder mix, and I just added it there, and I added some goodies to that. So this can, you know, be used as a journal card. You can just tuck this into one of the journals or one of the little goodies that you have hanging around. Okay, so that's the fodder mix. What's next? Number 8, loaded pockets. Okay, let's make some room here for these loaded pockets. This is pretty much all the way done. So this is done, midway, and just beginning. You see the difference? Once they get well seasoned, they're ready to go. And this is just an, you know, business size envelope. You cut out the middle piece, and those other pieces are made for either matchbooks or pockets or anything else. All the pieces that I use all get used at some point for something. And you just have some goodies here inside. Make it interesting. Tuck some goodies. I like this collection of goodies. This is a piece of ephemera. I just left it plain. I didn't ink it or stain it or do anything to it because it's absolutely gorgeous, and whoever the recipient is of this, they can take this. This is from the Getty Museum calligraphy series of art. All the different writing. They have a whole collection there. So again, you have room. I mean, you can put lines on this. You can do whatever you want. Get creative. Dip it in some coffee and tea. There's a music note. Here's 2 little books. Again, those 4-page or 1-page booklets that have 4 pages with the pockets in the top. And this one I didn't glue, so you can see how that's done. You basically make a hole like that in the middle, and then you come in like that, and you got your 4 pages with pockets at the top of each page. It's a nice little perk to find in your junk journal. Hey, maybe I'll put that on there. Is that little booklet? No, I don't know. We'll just put this in there for somebody to find. I'm sure they'll have fun with it. And this is loaded down. You've got a lot of stuff in this pocket. But again, the outside is only midway done, so I'll add a little bit more to that. And this is a brand new one. Still pretty clean. Looks like I inked it with bundled sage or shabby shutters. I don't know which one that is. They have funny names for the inks. Bundled sage, probably. So this is a little book. I did finish this book. You can tell because the pages are inked. The pockets are loaded. And we even have a ribbon shutting this one closed. We have washi tape on the edge. Bookmark here. So that's clearly a happy little book. Extra page to get creative. I'll probably add more to this pocket soon so that the recipient has more goodies. Again, these are just, you know, these are all prototypes right now. I'm still milling around what I'm doing here, so trial and error, you know. If it makes me happy, usually it's pretty good. Okay, next is library card pockets. And these are the little goodies that I end up with when I make those file folder fold outs that are in the junk journals. You know, I always have a few cut-offs, you know, just little extra little pieces. So I'm making library card pockets out of them to just tuck in here or there. And this is a perfect example of one of the file folder cards pockets that I end up with. Very handy dandy, helpful little pockets to tuck in anywhere. Okay, and last but not least is the 3-dimensional journal cards. It's a journal card that, as you can see, you have some layers going on here. You have, you know, a window glued onto a journal card. This little cup is glued in there, and this little butterfly is a pop-up style 3-dimensional butterfly. And just to be safe so the wings don't get torn or broken or anything like that, you can always, you know, sew this down, glue this down, Velcro it down, or you can tie a string around it and get really creative and just kind of tie it up. You could even make a little net out of some of the, sometimes I get those little vegetable nets, you know, and I never know what to do with them. I've saved quite a few of them and then I threw a bunch away, but I get them all the time. So I was thinking, why not make a little net thing? And I don't know, we'll see. In the future, I'm going to get creative with these goodies because I'm recycling pretty much all of my food containers at this point. I'm turning, you know, food boxes into books and different things into different things. It's a lot of fun. So this is what, you know, this is what junk journaling is about. It's taking your junk and using it to make a journal out of, or, and I really don't care for that term junk journal. I really like, you know, paper crafting or I don't know, grimoires. I don't know. Mine are going to be a little bit different though. I really enjoy making ephemera, and it's very healing. It's very therapeutic. There's Muna on her broomstick. This was out of the Fodder mix. I found this, and I actually have this stamp see. So this is going to be our little, you know, signature stamp on Moon Ephemera Emporium goods, because Muna, she's the boss. I've got her locked up right now so I could get this video done, because the first take was atrocious. She was just all over the place. So yeah, sometimes I have to lock her up to get any work done. So that's that, and thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. And I will be coming back with the mass make videos 1 through 10 here very soon. Keep a lookout for them, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.